Hello everyone, my name's Simon from writtenlegalenglish.com. In today's video we're going to have a look at another resource for you to read, full of fantastic advice, and hopefully will help you develop your plain English legal writing skills. Now, in all of the previous legal resource videos that I've done, if you check out my YouTube channel, I think I've created a playlist there. I've done about 6 or 7 videos of different legal or plain English legal writing resources. All of them, I think, generally tend to tell you about rules, how to do plain legal English. I don't think many of them give you examples, and that's exactly what we're going to have a look at today. We're going to have a look at an article from the Michigan Bar Journal, which is a fantastic resource. They've got lots and lots of information about plain legal English, so I really recommend the website. There'll be a link in the video description. So I want to take this particular article. Now, this article was written in September 2009, and it was written by Professor Kimble. As I said in the Unit 1 video, the video that I've done for the active voice, I mentioned Professor Kimble there, and I mentioned an anecdote that he said, in which he was in a room full of legal professionals, and he asked them all who writes well, and 95% of them put up their hands. And then he asks a second question, something along the lines of who has received good legal writing, and only 5% of people put up their hands. And the aim of that anecdote is to highlight the difference between what people think they can do and what people can actually do. And the first paragraph in this article from the Michigan Bar Journal goes through exactly the same thing. And I'll just read it out for you. You'll see the text on the screen. In the introductory essay to his book, Garner, on language and writing, Brian Garner, who is another tireless and a very, very effective worker in terms of promoting plain legal English, one of the gods, as I call them, of plain legal English, Brian Garner offers a sobering indictment. A supermajority of lawyers, even law professors, grossly overestimate their writing skills and underestimate the importance of those skills. And what he's trying to say here is that people think that they can write really well, but not only they can't write really well, they don't think writing is all that important, which is of course a huge mistake, because when we're trying to communicate, the aim of communication is that the other person can understand what you're trying to say, not that you can sound like Shakespeare and to hell with everyone else. But the reason why I want to go through this particular article is because this particular article, the link to this article will be in the video description, goes through one of the rules which I think is used in the where is it now? From the Federal Rules of Evidence from the American statute book, and it goes through Rule 612. And it goes through 612 and critically analyzes it from the point of view of legal language, or rather from the way that the English could be criticized. And there are 31 points that Professor Kimble raises in his analysis of this rule. 31 criticisms, 31 possible examples of how this law could be ambiguous or misunderstood. And not only that, he then rewrites Rule 612 in the plain English way, which of course is a lot easier to understand. It's still legal, it's still businesslike, it's still professional, but the massive advantage is that because it's written in an easier to understand way, it is a lot more precise and of course a lot easier to understand. So if you get the time, it's 2 pages of A4. It won't take you long to read. If you print it out, you'll be able to take it with you on the bus or on your commute to work. Hopefully you'll be able to get the chance to find 10 minutes to read it. A fantastic read, a great way to see how you can be analytical of legal language, and more importantly, how you can question that language, which might of course give you some help in your work as a legal professional about how you can question language that you're presented with, which is particularly useful if you're a litigation lawyer or if you're looking for a way out or an argument. And so the language that you're given from opposing counsel or from the contract might give you that if you are able to analyse it properly and to critique it and then to find arguments to fight against it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next week with another legal resource. And remember, if you want to improve your written legal English skills, then please pop along to writtenlegalenglish.com, and for a very, very, very small fee, you'll be able to join my course and you'll be able to write to me. I'll be able to give you feedback on your writing, and hopefully you'll be able to develop your legal writing skills.